Did you hear? Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
Really? Who was it? Any idea where the stranger came from? I'd like to buy that hero an ale.
Buying, trading, right here.
Craft a pair of homespun gloves. You'll need refined jute and a style material. Clothiers sell those if you can't find any yourself. You know, I'm a master clothier, yet I still own a pair of homespun gloves. They keep my hands warm at night. Sometimes simple is better. Wonderful! Now for deconstruction. There's much to learn from breaking down your own work, even more so with someone else's creation. Head to a clothing station and deconstruct your gloves. Or anything else, really. Just be sure you do it there. You'll regain some components, of course, but the real trick is to deconstruct another crafter's work. You can learn far more by disassembling someone else's material than your own. It's a fancy way to say take something apart. The term originally came from Altmer poetry critiques. High elves consider their physical crafts to be forms of poetry, so it stuck. You can't know what a sword is, only what it's not, and so forth.
Did you hear? Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
Who was it? Any idea where the stranger came from? Buy that hero an ale.
I've got what you need. Buying, selling, trading. Selling, buying, trading, right here.
You're more than capable with needle and thread. I'll be proud to call you my colleague. Already done. You'll now be able to fulfill clothier crafting writs. There's only one more certification I can provide. If you need training, I have time. A good woodworker sees the final product before cutting the first block of wood. But I can't teach two crafts at once. I want to know if you can craft a maple bow. First, Go harvest some rough maple. You'll refine it into sanded maple at a woodworking station. Last, you'll take the sanded maple and turn it into a maple bow. Absolutely! There's a place nearby which should have what you need. Collect an armload and return.
Did you hear? Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
Really? Who was it? Any idea where the stranger came from? I'd like to buy that hero an ale.
I've got what you need. Selling, buying, trading, right here.
Look for rough maple in forested areas. Sometimes you'll see logs washed up on beaches. You should avoid cutting a rough maple log with a wasp nest inside. It's rather unpleasant. So are the lotions you'll need. Craft a maple bow at a woodworking station. You'll need sanded maple, also a style material. Scavenge them yourself or buy a style material from a carpenter. Every race has a traditional material they work into their weapons and armor. For example, the Imperial style material is nickel. I should know. Every day in the Legion. The Red Guard style material is star metal. Try working with them. You can learn how to craft with another race's style material by studying racial motif books. They're quite rare, mostly held by...
Even with the alchemists Camty and the mill, I can still get plenty done. Speaking of, need anything?
From the Lion Guard have brought word that they have begun a quarantine of the city of Tamriel. They assure the king that the plague there shall not spread. craft a maple bow. A good bow will get you far in life. Making good bows will get you farther. Excellent! Now we can talk about deconstruction. You grow as a woodworker when you disassemble your own creations, even more so with someone else's work. Head to a woodworking station and deconstruct your bow, or any other crafted wood.
I learned a hard lesson. I won't turn away anyone who's in trouble. With you? Yes, of course. But please, keep your voice down. I'd say it were a lot of superstitious nonsense. Except the rumors keep coming. Fight a werewolf? Never had the opportunity, and I hope it stays that way. A werewolf's bite carries...
Why would you do something like that? Don't try to run, you cad!
Hear ye! The curfew has been lifted. The murderer has been caught, and the assassin has been dispatched by the champion of the king.
Tamriel.
I've seen everything I need to see. You're a fine woodworker with a steady hand. Certainly. You're more than qualified to fulfill woodworking craft. Truly, I never expected to master 3 crafts. Of course. What do you want to know? Fair question. I was an apprentice clothier in the Imperial City, but my old fusspot of a master had no plans to retire. So I joined the 7th Legion's baggage train. Years of mending battle mage. Armies need all kinds of weapons and armor. You learn to pick up a few skills along the way. Also, enemies who capture the baggage train are far more likely to ransom an exceptionally talented crafter. 4 times for me. Don't plan on a 5th.
Did you hear that a bunch of scholars and treasure hunters were trapped in the Library of Dusk?
Messengers from the Lion Guard have brought word that they have begun a quarantine of the city of Tamriel. They assure the king that the plague there shall...
me get back on my feet.
Sway as we kiss. Her graceful shape I heave up high, and in one hand I hold her nigh. Her waiting lips are
Welcome to the Rosy Lion, friend. Have a seat, and I'll pour you a mug of something strong. Did he say I stole his damn hog again? I didn't. Not this time, not last time, not ever. Do you see a pig on a spit in here? Most likely Glutton broke out and started rooting in the alleys again. Every time the pig escapes, Wigton accuses me of thievery. Every time! Ugh, what a nuisance. Look, check the alleys in the northeast section of... Go on. I'm sure you'll find that hog of a pig.
Did you hear what happened at Dellen's Mill? At least there were some survivors.
Who wouldn't want such a cozy... You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a... Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The in-room is well kept, conveniently located. No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're... Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good. Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out. Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number. Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an in-room. I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to My
prices can't be beat.
Hope the room is to your liking.
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opacarius, Chief Oracle of the Twilight Queen Azura. Best discuss that with Rhea. Too many eyes and ears here. She awaits you in the Cloudy Dregs Inn.
Defend the land for all. Rise, rise to freedom, rise, arise.
Don't think I've seen you in the Rosy Lion before. Funny you should ask. My cousin Afrin was just telling me about some alien ruin, some wizard. Well, it has a name you can say for one. That's highly unusual. That's exactly what
And when the battle it was joined, Alessians
What do you want, ugly? Ha! Is that right? Well then, sounds a league of like-minded adventurers. Every one of us eager for riches and glory. Sound like...
all in Durrani's name. Rise, rise to freedom, rise, arise. Ye Breton sons and daughters, ride, ride to freedom, ride, truth and glory to the brave.
Stop laughing.
You there. You look capable. I could use...
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverwood.
I swear.
Got a lot to do here.
Poor Gilvardel, be still, recall. The god of schemes consumed it all. To Cold Harbor went our clockwork guard, to bargain on the prince's call. My prices can't be made.
You look like you could use a drink. Listen well, friend. Ale makes every... Why do strangers always... Red Rooks, north of Daggerfall proper.
Destroyer came, braver and twilight just the same. From dread days
From High Rock.
save us, from
you have a home and a...
From dread Daedra save us, from Daedra keep us safe. Forsake the ones that made us to fight a wrongful fate.
She's a looker.
The armor I sell didn't...
I don't seem to be making much progress.
Enjoy the fruits of the road. Of course. Don't forget.
Something I can do for you?
Sharp, pointed, makes a clear statement to your enemy.
I have little time for talk.
So much to do.
More fucking bloodshed.
We can go bloodshed them. Go bloodshed them. Let's go find some people to
I mean,
bloodshed.
come on, at least in Skyrim you could cut motherfuckers' heads off.
I don't even know about that nerd-ass shit. I started playing this game because I was going through drug court because I got hit with a pound of weed, so I had to do the Commissioner Fry shit. I got hit with a Class B felony, you know what I mean? Distribution fucking shit down the hood. They hit me on a fucking light that was out, you know what I mean? I was fucking busting a right and shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean?
Super queer didn't pass out properly. He came back to talk to us again.
I just went and ate some food.
Hey, guess what? Hey, Spiz.
What?
Hey, fuck you.
I'm gay. Oh, okay.
I mean, we've just been saying that all night, that's all. You just didn't catch on yet.
Yep. Funny thing is, I've been here the whole time. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, so you heard that many times? You said fuck
No, I said that wrong. I meant, like, I've been gay for a long time. No, I just grabbed the microphone. Sorry. No, I didn't hear what the fuck you guys are talking about. Doesn't matter.
I know, you're gay. Right.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, as gay as I am, bro. Over here with all those dicks.
Yeah, as gay as you are with that sack of dicks you're carrying around, fuck.
It's heavy, bro.
Heavy, Lord. And, you know, but even so, Adam is more gay because he didn't come give us a beat tonight.
Oh, Lord.
That motherfucker's getting fat. And it's funny, too. I was even watching him play, you know, because like I said, he's still...
He's been eating your girl's pussy, bro. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know all about him. You know why, right? Because he knows all about your girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just got shut down twice, but what are you going to do? Are you a sailor? Do you own a boat? I don't think you ever have, because you don't even raise your pants up after you get done fucking your gay boyfriend.
Dude, he took himself on this own road in this conversation. It's kind of funny, huh? Like, he just, like, let him go off. Like... I love, no, dude, fuck off, dude. I love playing Looney Tunes. Let's do this shit.
I just think as soon as you came back, shit got really uninteresting.
He just left, didn't he?
What a cool.
Oh, shit.
He bounced out like a homosexual, dude, living on a donkey ranch. Living on chickens, bro, you already know.
He probably fell and hit his head on the fucking kitchen floor, fucking...
God dang, he slipped on the oil that he left the night before after he jerked off to a chicken after his name was Fred.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was like, oh God, Fred. And then he said, and hit his head. Dumbass. Oh, Lord. It's all good, man. I'll sit here and fuck with you because you ain't shit either.
Oh, I'm the fucking king of Daggerfall. What are you talking about?
I'm just fucking with you, you know that. I had to say that before you said it to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
I respect that you did say that to me, though. That's cool. Most people try.
Man, look at this place. This place is boring. Look at everybody fucking all in bed, fucking sleeping like little bitches.
I think you're cool, though. It's like shit, man. Fuck this shit. Yeah, shit. Crazy.
Oh, shit. Me and my boy fucking Emphysematous, we used to sit over here by the fountain every freaking night, every Saturday night, and like fucking I would drink fucking beer mugs full of tequila, and he'd drink whatever he had. We'd tip it up all night and just fuck with motherfuckers until fucking everybody in this town hated us.
Hell yeah, dude. Sometimes you gotta watch it. I think I got like I told some people some real shit and showed them some real shit. Like, you know what I mean? You know how people say shit, and I showed them real shit. And I got a PSN fucking warning. They're gonna ban my account and shit. I was like, oh shit.
My bro Geezer just came back from his fucking ban.
Who was it?
I ain't gonna lie.
Any idea where the stranger came from?
Hey, I'm trying to check this crazy little bitch out here real quick. Hang on. Get this. Fuck with a crazy ass bitch.
You would not believe how many little bitches will send you nudes on a goddamn video game.
Yeah, that's weird. I just like talking.
Holy shit.
I just see people's souls, you know what I mean? That's all that is. So it's kind of interesting to talk to people.